All right, moving up on 8:30 Wednesday morning, and that's Jordan Davis. He's got the big old beard, the big old bushy bearded guy. That's almost maybe's here this morning. It's Sunny 101.9, and it is getting close to Dakota College of Botano time. And this morning, we have somebody brand new to the show. We have Nicole Burke. Now, Nicole, what is your official job title? What do you do at the colleges there?
Hi, well, hello, good morning, everybody. I am the nursing instructor site manager at our DCB Minot campus, which is located in the St. Joseph's Hospital in Minot.
Okay, all right. And so your official things that you do, the lab instructor, site instructor, what does that entail?
Yep, so what I do is I help coordinate the nursing program down here in Minot, so I also do clinicals. I take students to the hospital. We help in the lab, so teaching students how to do simple skills and procedures and that sort of stuff.
Okay. Now the classes that you teach, are they available at both of the colleges?
Yep, so actually we have 3 active sites right now. So we have nursing in Botano, in Valley City, and here in Minot. And then hopefully the fall of 2022, we will have a site in Rugby and in Jamestown.
Wow. Okay, and you're going to be in charge of all of this.
Nope, just here in Minot, just for me.
Okay. Now the program. How long does the program take to complete?
So for our LPN program, it is an 11-month program, and then they could go on for another 2 semesters for an RN. So it would be your RN degree in less than 2 years.
Okay. Now, I guess with COVID still being an issue, around the world, are you limited in class size, or how does that work?
We have been a little bit limited. However, we've made accommodations to have appropriate spacing in the classroom setting, and we are still trying to get as many students out there. Speaking of COVID, this is a tough time for healthcare workers in general, so we are trying to get as many out there and help as quickly as we can.
Okay, well, and thank you guys for doing what you all do. I know it's been rough, it's been tough, but if anybody's been super hard pressed to be just frontline workers, it's the doctors and nurses, and thank you guys so much for being on that side of things. You guys have been doing a great job, so thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Most definitely. Okay, so like you said, this has been a very trying time for the nursing industry, but everybody's looking for nurses and doctors. I mean, this is a great time to go out into the world and get into the medical field, correct?
Absolutely.
Excellent. So the job prospects are high.
Very, very much so. Trinity Health right here in Minot has a lot of openings. There's a lot of rural communities around. Nurses, LPNs, and we can help them go on further education if they wanted their bachelor's degree, and help set them up for success in the future as well.
Excellent. Now, I'm not big on the terminology, but I know there are some things called clinicals. What does that entail?
Sure. So that's when we take a small group of students into the hospital, nursing home, mental health facilities, and we help the students understand what it's like to work in each environment. In the LPN program, our first semester, we start in the lab. We learn all of our skills, setting them up for success for the spring. In the spring semester, we focus on the nursing home aspect, taking care of the elderly, those with some complex medical conditions. And then in our summer semester, we take them right into the hospital to get them the best experience that we can.
Now, where do they go to do their clinicals then? Where does that take place at?
You know what? All over. Our Valley City site, they go into Fargo and Sanford. Here in Minot, we do most of our stuff at Trinity and within the Trinity realm. And then Botano, they come down here and go to Trinity. They have St. Andrews up there. They can go over to Quinton Burdick. There's a lot of places. HAMC right in Rugby. So we try and utilize as many facilities as we can to get the students as much exposure as we can.
And I suppose it's much experience too, huh?
Absolutely. And they might fall in love with somewhere and, want to work there someday.
Oh, that's true too. I hadn't thought about that. So the website for the college, how do we get more information like off a website? Where do we go for that?
Sure. So we have our information at our dakotacollege.edu/nursing. But then the nursing program itself is part of the Dakota nursing program, where multiple colleges, campuses across the whole state of North Dakota are together in one consortium. So that's actually at our dakotanursing.org website, and it has all the information on how to apply, where to go, all those good things.
Now, are there certain things that people need to be aware of? Are there certain things that people need to have, that people need to be? Are there, I suppose, what's the word? The prerequisites. What are those for this kind of program?
Sure. So there's a lot of sciences and things that we can take along with it. The only true prerequisite to this class is a college math course. So, if you've taken math and have done well in math, and then you can come right on in, and we can work on anatomy and physiology, psychology, pharmacology, all of those things you can actually take right alongside of the nursing program.
Oh, but you have to do fairly well in math. Is that's how it is?
Yeah, well, it's important. We have to calculate medications and things, so we do say that math is important.
That automatically makes me not eligible. Okay, perfect. That's great. How old can you be for this?
As long as you're 18 or older, come on in. So we have a very diverse class. We've got some people that come right out of high school, come right into the program and are very successful, and I think my oldest student has been in her mid-50s.
Oh, wow.
So it's never too late to come back to college. Maybe you stayed at home and took care of your kids, and thank you for doing that, and then want to come back and work on yourself. We are more than welcome to have you. We love to have a bunch of diverse ages in the classroom, and it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I think that's amazing. Nicole, I know this first time on the show, I know that, but is there anything else you want to throw out to anybody who might be just kind of on the fence about maybe doing this program?
Well, you know what? My one piece of advice is dive right in, okay? We are a great group. We have a lot of fun. We try and make nursing a lot of fun. We're really passionate about it. We love it. And so don't be afraid, and make sure you contact us if you are thinking about it.
Okay. Well, Nicole, thank you so much for your time this morning. Appreciate all you've done. And again, this is a very trying time, but I hope we can get as many people into that class as we can, because we're going to need them.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
You bet. You have a great day, and we'll talk again soon, okay?
Okay, great. Thanks.
Thanks. You bet. Bye-bye. That is Nicole Burke. Again, she is the practical nurse clinical lab instructor and the MIDOT site manager for the nursing program there, and she has just been doing a bang-up job, and she's got a full plate. We were lucky to get her on the air this morning. So that's that, and we appreciate you listening this morning. We also want to give you a 7-day forecast. It is right after this here on Sunny 101.9.